Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. So today we'll continue on revision past sem paper code MAT455. Our cover topic for today is chapter 2. So the first question, we will focus on the Jacobian question. This is question from July 2022, question 2C. So using this transformation, x equals to v over 6u, y equals to 2u, evaluate this integral, this is double integral xy cubed dA where r is bounded by xy equals to 1, xy equals to 3, y equals to 2, and y equals to 6. For Jacobian question, what you need to find is you have to find what is u and what is v. Okay, so for this one, we start from here. Okay, since it has u and v. For x equals to v over 6u. And this one, you have to find v. V equals to 6ux. Okay, so this one, y equals to 2u, then u equals to 2y, y over 2, okay, y over 2. So I rewrite y over 2. Okay, so u is y over 2, we can substitute here. Okay, substitute into this one. V equals to 6 y over 2 times x. So this one you can simplify. You will get v equals to 3xy. Okay, so you have already find your v and u. Okay, so for this one you have to find the interval. Okay, the interval for this one. Okay, first we let u equals to y over 2. So 2u equals to y, because we want to match with this one, y equals to 2, y equals to 6. Okay, since y equals to 2, y equals to 6, you have to substitute. 2u equals to 2, another one, 2u equals to 6. We substitute into this one. So u equals to 1, u equals to 3. So your interval for u is 1 until 2. Okay, so this one is for u. So next one, we will continue to find for v. So let our v equals to 3xy, and then v equals to, you have to matching with this one, xy. So v over 3 equals to xy. So according to this one, we match with this one. So xy equals to 1, xy equals to 3. Right? So you have to substitute. Since xy equals to 1, so v over 3 equals to 1, v over 3 equals to 3. So for v equals to 3, v equals to 9. So our interval for v is between 3 until 9. So you already get this one. So after you get this one, you can put into this one, okay, this function. Let's say you have to want to integrate with respect to du dv. You can substitute for u. You will substitute 1 until 2. For v is from 3 until 9. Okay, that's it for the interval. So next one, what you need to do, you have to find the Jacobian. Okay, you didn't find the Jacobian yet, so you have to find the Jacobian. For Jacobian, okay, there's a formula which is you have to differentiate with respect to u, v, with respect to x and y. Okay, so to differentiate that one, so we have the formula. Okay, so you can differentiate. So the formula for Jacobian is Jacobian x, y, u, v equals to 1 over j u, v, x, y, and then you have to differentiate this one, 1 over u with respect to x, u with respect to y, okay, and then v with respect to x, and then v with respect to y. So you have to differentiate this one. Okay, So can we continue to another slide? But I want to show here. I want to show it here because we will not see what is U, what is V. Okay, so U is here. This one is your U. This one is your V. Okay, so you want to differentiate. I rewrite at this one. Okay, I rewrite. So differentiate U with respect to X. Differentiate U with respect to X. You will get 0 because there's no X variable here. Differentiate U with respect to Y. You will get 1 over 2. Differentiate V with respect to X. You will get V with respect to X, 3Y. V with respect to Y, we'll get 3X. After you get this one, you have to substitute into this one. Okay, so we substitute. Okay, so we continue to substitute the value of the Jacobian that we differentiate earlier. So formula for Jacobian is J X Y U V equals to 1 over, so you have to put Ux, okay, so our Ux is 0, 1 over 2, this one is 3y, and then this one is 3x. Okay, and next one you have to find the determinant by cross multiply, so you will get 1 over negative 3 over 2y. Okay, 3 over 2y or 3y over 2. So this one we can rewrite as y equals to 1 over negative 3, y equals to 2u over 2. So this one you can simplify, you will get negative 1 over 3u. Okay, next we will substitute into the formula, the double integral. So our function is xy cubed dA. So we have decided to put du dv. So for x and y, you have to find in terms of u and v. So our x equals to v over 6u times with y is 2u power of 3. Don't forget to put the Jacobian. So our Jacobian here is negative 1 over 3u du dv. So our u equals to, the limit is from 1 until 3, and this one 3 until 9. Okay, so you can simplify this one by rewrite this one 1 3 3 9. So this one you get v over 6u times with 8u cubed times with 1 over 3u, because absolute is always positive, and then you can simplify this one. You will get this one, simplify. Okay, for this one you will get 3 4, and then you can bring forward 4 over 9. Okay, integral 1339. Okay, and then we have u v respect to du dv. Then you have to integrate respect to u. You will get u squared over 2, and you still have v here 1 until 3 dv 3 9, and don't forget to copy down your 4 over 9. So this one you can bring forward this one 1 over 2, so you get 4 over 18. You will substitute this value, you will get 9 minus 1. Okay, don't forget our v respect to dv. Okay, so we continue it here. So you will get 4 over 18 integrate 3 9 8v respect to dv. Okay, 8v respect to v, and then this one you will get 4 over 18 8v squared over 2 3 9. Okay, and then you have to simplify by substitute this one. So this one we can simplify 1 4, so you get 6. 16 over 18. Alright, so this one v squared is 9 squared minus with 3 squared. So you will get the final answer is 64. Okay, you can calculate times with 16 over 18. Alright, so you will get 64. Okay, so that's it for question for Jacobian. Okay, so we will continue on the next example, Jacobian question. Okay, this one is from July 2020. So use transformation. If the question asks for transformation, meaning that it's for Jacobian. So U is already here, V is already here. No need to find. This is our integral in terms of U and V, region R for the first quadrant lying between graph this one. Okay, so this one we have x squared minus y squared equals to 5 and 3. And then this one and this one. So what you need to do, since you already find U and V, you have to find the limit first. Okay, you have to find the limit for U and V. Since U equals to x squared, or call it interval, the limit or interval. Okay, so this one you see, x squared minus y squared equals to 5, so U equals to 5, and this one also U equals to 3. So your limit for U is between 3 until 5. Okay, you already get this one. For this one, V equals to y over x, so you see this one, x over 2y. So you have to find this one, x equals to 2y. You have to rewrite until you get in terms of v. So to rewrite this one, 1 over 2 equals to y over x. Okay, y over x. So this one is v. So v equals to 1 over 2, and this one y equals to 0. We let as y equals to v equals to 0. So our interval for v is between 0 until 1 over 2. Okay, so after you get this one, you can put the limit, or you can solve for this one, or you can find the Jacobian. Okay, let's say we want to find for the Jacobian. Okay, so our Jacobian 1 over, this one is for ux, okay, ux, or this one for u respect to y, v respect to x, and then v respect to y. So you will get 1 over, so differentiate this one, u respect to x. So here is your function. Okay, this is your function that you need to differentiate. So u respect to x, you will get 2x, and then respect to y is negative 2y, over with this one, v respect to x. So v respect to x, we can rewrite this one as y x negative 1. So you will get this one, negative y over x squared. Okay, and then v respect to y, you will get 1 over x. Okay, and then you have to find the determinant, 1 over, you have to cross multiply. Okay, you will get 2x times with 1 over x minus, okay, negative 2y times with y over x squared. Okay, this one you can simplify. This one you will get 1 over, 2 minus with this one, it's supposed to be minus this one, 2 times this one, minus with this one, you will get this one is negative. So you get minus, negative, negative, positive, and then you put this one negative. So this one you will get 2y squared over x squared. Okay, for this one, we can rewrite as 1 over 2 minus with u. Why? 2 minus with v, 2v. Okay, because of this one. Y squared over x squared. Because of this one is v squared. Okay, so this is our Jacobian. We can substitute into this integral. So our y over x, okay, y over x dA, we can rewrite y over x equals to v. So v du dv. Oh, don't forget for our Jacobian. Okay, since it's Jacobian question, it has a Jacobian here. Absolute, okay, absolute 1 over 2 minus 2v squared du dv. So our du, u equals to 3 until 5, and this one is from 0 until 1 over 2. Okay, so this one, what you can do is v over 2 minus 2v squared du dv. Okay, so what you need to do, you can solve by let u. Since it already u, so you have to let other alphabet. Okay, we continue on the next slides. Okay, so we let w equals to 2 minus 2v squared. So dw over 2 negative. Okay, sorry. Before we let w, since we get negative, what we can do, we can simplify. Okay, we can simplify. Before that, we have integral 2 over 2 minus 2v squared du dv, right? So we can simplify 2, right? To simplify, you will get 2 in bracket, this one, 1 minus v squared du dv. Okay, so 2 over 2, you can bring forward this one. Oh, sorry, it's not 2, it's 1. It's 1, okay? For denominator, numerator, it's 1. It's not 2, 1. So you can bring forward 1 over 2. Okay, 1 over 2. And this one is 1 over 1 minus v squared du dv. So you have to let w equals to 1 minus v squared. Okay, so dw equals negative 2v, okay, equals to dv for our dv. Okay, for our dv, we let as this one integrate. Okay, this one for v, but we have to integrate with respect to u first, so no need to put this one since we have to integrate with respect to u. So you will get this one u 1 minus v squared. So you substitute the number 3 until 5 dv, okay, 1 over 2. So you have to substitute the value, okay? You cannot simply tinggalkan macam ni. So 3, 5, 0, 1 over 2, 3, 5, 0, 1 over 2, 3, 5, 0, 1 over 2. Okay, you have to rewrite back. So this one, you substitute the value 5 minus 3, you will get 2. Okay, 5 minus 3. You can show this one or you can simplify. So you will get 2. So 2 over 2 integrate 1 minus v squared respect to v. So here we'll do let w equals to 1 minus v squared. So dw equals to negative 2v dv. So dw over negative 2v equals to dv. Why? Because we want to substitute here. So continue, we'll get 1 here. So integrate this one, 1 over w right? So 2 supposed to be we have V here. Supposed to be we have V here. Okay, why? Okay, since our y over x is V, supposed to be we have V here. V. Alright, so U V. So this one is V. Okay, in order to cancel out V, so we have V here. Okay, sorry, I forgot to write the V. So proceed dV. Okay, so the this one. Okay, so you have to substitute. Okay, you have to substitute this one. dV equals to, we substitute here. dV equals to dW over negative 2V. So that's why we can cancel out this one. So negative 1 over 2, 1 over W dW. So you have to integrate with respect to W. So this one is 0 until 1 over 2. 0 until 1 over 2. So we will get negative 1 over 2 ln W. 0 until 1 over 2. Okay, so ln W, negative 1 over 2, ln W equals to ln 1 minus V squared. Okay, substitute 0, 1 over 2. So you have to show that you substitute the value negative 1 over 2 ln 1 minus 1 over 2 squared here. Okay, minus ln 1 minus 0. Okay, squared here. Okay, so you get negative 1 over 2 ln, this one you will get 1 over 4. 1 minus 1 over 4. So this one you will get ln 1 minus with ln 1. Okay. So your final answer we can write as negative 1 over 2 ln 3 over 4. Okay, so this is the final answer for this question. Okay, so I recall what you need to do. You have to find U and V. Next, you have to find the Jacobian and then substitute into the integral to find the final answer. So we have one more question. Okay, so this one is reversing order. Okay, so we continue for reversing order. This is question from July 2022. Okay, July 2022, question number 3, given the double integral, this one, okay, so the first one you have to sketch the region. In order to sketch the region, you have to keluarkan this one. So the first one for E, you have to keluarkan dx equals to x equals to y over 2 and x equals to 2. So from this one, you have to find what graph supposed to be. Okay, for this one, what kind of graph you have to show? So x equals to 2. Okay, for this one, how to do is 2x equals to y. So meaning that you punya graph is y equals to 2x, and then this one x equals to 2. So for graph, so this one for x axis, y axis, x equals to 2 is supposed to be here. X equals to 2. So you just gariskan. Sorry, so dia tak sama. So you gariskan x equals to 2 here. So you write x equals to 2. So for this one, y equals to 2x is supposed to be here. Y equals to 2x. Let's say you don't know how to find this line. So you just write like this. 0, 0. So this one for x, this one is for y. So if you substitute, you will get 0. 0, 0 is here. So here. Okay. Next one is for dy. So for dy, y equals to 0 and then y equals to 4 and y equals to 4. Y equals to 0 is here. Y equals to 4, is it here? We don't know. Is it here? So how? You have to substitute. Since y equals to 2x, y equals to 2, x equals to 2. So y equals to 4. So it meaning that it's here. Okay? It's here. So which part? That the shaded region. So which part? Since this one is dx, we start from x. So we read like this. dx meaning that from this line until this line, x equals to 2. And for dy, 0 until 4 is this one. So the shaded region would be here. Okay, this is the shaded region. Okay, so sketch the integration. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay. You have to find one by one. Dikeluarkan one by one here. So dx for y over 2 until 2. So this one you have to keluarkan and then also this one. Okay, that's why this is the easiest way to find. Okay, I hope you understand. Alright, so after that for number 2, evaluate the integral by reversing the order. To reverse the order, okay, so to reverse the order, since the order give you dx dy, you have to find dy dx. To find the dy dx, you cannot simply change this one. Okay, y over 2 and then this one is 2, this one 4, this one 0. This is wrong. Okay, what you need to do, you have to find according to this graph. Okay, so I show it here since our graph is here. We will calculate on the next slides. Okay, since dy dx. Okay, for dy, you have to see this one, dy. So you have to read vertically. Right, vertical. It's not horizontal, vertical. Since it's y, right? So you have to read like this. Okay, to read like this, so it's from 0 until this line. So 0 until this line. So you have to find in terms of x. So in terms of x, it's meaning that 2x. Okay, so y equals to 0 until 2x. So for y, it's 0. Is it 0? It's from this one. Okay, from this one until this one. But normally for dx, we did not take the line. We take the value. So 0 until 2. Okay, it's 0 until 2. And then as this function, we rewrite back x squared plus 1. That's it. That's the most important. You cannot simply change the place. You have to get from the graph. That's why you have to sketch the graph in order to find the limits. Okay, so we continue to calculate on the next slides. So to calculate this one, okay, I rewrite again the function. Okay, the function from our reversing order, y over 2 until 2, 0 until 4, x squared plus 1 square, dx dy. We reversing the order, we will get x squared plus 1 dy dx. From the graph, supposed to be our limit from 0 until 2x, and then this one is 0 until 2, and then you have to integrate this one. I think you can integrate this one. It's very simple. Since it's respect to y, supposed to be y square root x squared plus 1. This one you have to substitute the value. Don't forget to write the details. You cannot simply tinggalkan begitu saja. Okay, you have to masukkan. So what you need to do is this one. Substitute, you will get 2x squared plus minus. It's minus 0, no need to write. So this one you have to integrate with respect to x. Okay, to integrate this one with respect to x, what you need to do, you can let u in order to simplify this one. So let u here. So I write this one. Let u equals to x squared plus 1. So du equals to 2x dx. So du equals to 2x equals to dx. So you have to substitute this one 0 until 2x. This one is u1 over 2 du over 2x. Okay, so you can simplify this one. You have to integrate this one. So in order to integrate u 1 over 2 plus 1, you get 3 over 2, 2 over 3, 0 until 2. So you substitute u value first, 2 over 3. We substitute u first is x squared plus 1. Okay, 3 over 2 from 0 until 2. And then what you need to do, you just substitute the interval. Okay, you substitute the interval. You will get 2 over 3 x forward. You will get 4. 4 plus 1 is 5 lah. Supposed to be 5. Okay, we 5. 3 over 2 minus 0. Right, it's minus 0. Oh, sorry, you have 1 here. 0 plus 1 is 1 or power of plus 1 lah. Since 1 power of anything will get 1. So the answer is this one. Is it plus, minus? Plus ke minus? 53/2 plus 1 minus the 9. It's supposed to be minus. Okay, supposed to be minus. For yang belakang tu. Okay, you can write one by one. So I congak je, then you check. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay, you can leave your answer like this. Alright. Okay, so we continue on the next one. Okay, this is the question from 2022. So let's see. Okay, from this integration, you have to keluarkan dulu respect to dy. So this is case the integration. So dy we have from here y equals to x squared, and another one y equals to 2x. Okay, so since this one you have to plot the graph here. How to plot the graph? So this one is parabola. Okay, parabola. So x, this one is y. Y equals to x squared. It's supposed to be like this. Okay, you lukis cantik-cantik sikit. You lukis cantik-cantik sikit. Okay, tak cantik juga. Supposed to be dia berkena dekat sini lah ya. Okay, so you have to write y equals to x squared. Okay, y equals to 2x. Y equals to 2x supposed to be this line. Okay, tak kena juga. Sepatutnya kena dekat yang tempat bersilang tu. Okay, so I take this color. Macam tu. Okay, so no double line. You just write. You guna pembaris. Okay, you guna pembaris. Like this. So you write y equals to 2x. Okay, so done for x now. Then for y, now we do for dx. For our dx, x equals to 0 until x equals to 2. X equals to 0 is here. Okay, here. And then x equals to 2. It's supposed to be yang dekat bersilang, you have to check. Okay, check dekat dia punya persilangan. X kuasa 2. X squared equals to 2x. Okay, so you have to find value for x. So x kuasa 2 divided by x equals to 2. So this one, you will yes, you will get x equals to 2. So here, dekat sini dia punya persilangan. So where's the shaded region? So the shaded region would be from here. So dy. So we read vertically y from x squared. Yes, this is the line x squared until this line. So here. Okay, so next for dx 0 until 2, we read until here. Okay, so the shaded region would be here. Okay, here the shaded region. So that's it for 3 marks. Okay, for question number 2, evaluate the integral by reversing order. Of course, you have to integrate by reversing order. I write it here first. xy kuasa 2 dx dv. Oops, sorry, dy. Okay, dx dy. For dx, you see that here, dx kita nak baca horizontally from this line until this line. Okay, daripada kiri ke kanan. So you supposed to be to write this line in terms of y. You have to find in terms of y. So x equals to, you bring to this one, y over 2 equals to x. So from this one, y over 2 until this one, x. Sorry, supposed to be in terms of y. So y lah dekat dalam ni. Y. Okay. So for dy, kita akan baca daripada bawah ke atas lah. Bawah is 0, right? 0 until kita punya this one berapa? 0. Kita tak boleh letak function for outer integral mesti dalam constant. So this one, you nak tahu berapa nilai dia, you have to kira. Okay, so x kuasa 2, y sama dengan x kuasa 2, this one also y sama dengan 2x. Y sama dengan x kuasa 2. So, you masukkan nilai ni kuasa 2. Y sama dengan 2 kuasa 2. So, y sama dengan 4. So, sini ialah 4. You jangan simply main ambil 2 je. You have to kira. Calculate. Okay. So, sama jugalah. Kalau you try masuk dekat sini, sama juga. Let's say you kata y sama dengan 4. 4 bahagi dengan 2. Dapat x. 2 balik 9. Okay. So, this is the reversing order integration. So the next slide we will continue to calculate. So I rewrite again the reversing order. X y kuasa 2 dx dy. So our x equals to y over 2 until set of y 0 until 4, and then this is the function. So you have to integrate with respect to x first. So we get x squared over 2y squared, y over 2 set y dy, and then 0 until 4. Okay, so this one you have to substitute. Okay, 1 over 2 we can bring forward, 0 until 4. So we calculate this one, set y squared, and then y squared minus this one, y over 2 square times square. Okay, and then dy. So you calculate 1 over 2, 0 until 4. So this one you can simplify, you will get y cubed. This one you will get y 4 over 2, y power of 4 over 2 dy. Okay, so you have to integrate with respect to y. You will get 1 over 2 y power of 4 over 4 minus y power of 5 over with 10. Is it? Oh, sorry. This one power 2. Don't forget to put this one is 4. Okay, 4. Y kuasa 2. 2 kuasa 2, 4. So, 4 darab dengan 5, 20. Okay. Continue. And then you can substitute the value 0 until 4. Okay, substitute the value 0 until 4. 1 over 2. Okay, you just put 4 lah. Since 0 is 0, right? So, 4 power of 4 over 4 minus 4 power of 5 over 20. So the final answer you will get 32 over 5. Okay. So that's the final answer for this past sem. Okay. I hope you understand for the reversing order. Continue. We have another one. Okay, in order for you to understand, we do another example. Okay, just for you. Okay, so I hope you score this final examination. So this is the sketch the region. We start from here, dx. So you put dx. X equals to from negative set y, and then and y equals to y squared. So you have to plot this one. Okay, so x and y. So negative set y. Okay, y equals to, it's supposed to be x, here. Okay, if you don't know this one, you can do this one. X equals to y squared. X equals to y squared. Supposed to be the shaded region would be here at the graph. X equals to y squared. Okay, biasa y equals to x squared. Maksudnya dia dekat y axis. So this one dekat di sini. Sini. Okay, dia dekat x axis. So kita klik macam ni. Right. Okay, this is x sama dengan y kuasa 2. Okay, for set y, how to find this one? You don't know how to find this one. You can x equals to x square lah. Negative meaning that they're from negative side lah. Okay, from negative. So this one from negative, left side. Left side. Okay, x squared equals to y is here. Y equals to x squared here, like this. Okay. Okay, this is y equals to x squared. Okay, since it's left hand side, okay, it's okay. This is for the shaded region. So we continue for dy. dy y equals to 0 and y equals to 1. Okay, y equals to 0, it's here. 0 until 1. Is it 1? You have to calculate. So how to calculate this one intersect? So sama je, y sama dengan x kuasa 2, and then x sama dengan y kuasa 2 kan? Y sama dengan y kuasa 2. Okay, this one you find for value y. Right, so this one 1y. 1 equals to y squared over y, and then you get y equals to 1 lah. So here is 1. And after you put 1 into this one, x sama dengan 1 squared, and then you get 1 here. Okay, so now, where's the shaded region? You, for sure, you will say it's here. Is it? Okay, let's check. Okay, so the shaded region would be here. Okay, dx. So dx we write vertically. Is it horizontally? Horizontally. So dx first, right? So dx macam ni. From what? Negative. Negative set y. So negative set y is this line. It's not this line. This one is x equals to y squared. So it's from here until y squared. Until y squared. So supposed to be the graph would be here. Okay, the graph. This one is negative set y. Okay, this one is x equals to negative set y until y squared. So this is line for y squared. And then for dy, vertically, 0 until 1. So 0 until 1. So the shaded region would be here. So that's why you have to check first. Okay, you have to check before you simply shaded this part. Okay, it's not this part. Okay, so this is very important why it puts like this. Okay, it's from the left side. Okay, next is we want to evaluate the integral on the reversing order. Okay, for reversing order, okay, so this one is dx dy, so we should find dy dx. So for dy dx, okay, I think this one you have to split because, okay, for dy dx, we have here dy dx, okay? we have to split shaded region A and then shaded region B. So this one we see that for A, nampak ke A? This one is for B. Okay. Sebab nanti kan ada intersection dekat sini. Okay, I recommend you to split this one. So for this one, 3x dy dx plus integral 3x dy dx. Okay, so the first one is from this one. Okay, dy, kita akan baca from this one until this line. So it's supposed to be in terms of x, kita akan ambil this one. X kuasa 2, kita pakai warna merah, x kuasa 2 sampai dekat sini equals to 0. X kuasa 2 sampai dekat sini. Kita akan baca dx. Sorry, kita akan baca dy. That's why it's confusing. Kita akan baca dy. Okay, kejap-kejap. dy. So, dy supposed to be here. Macam ni. So, kita ada dua. That's why ada satu section. Kalau tadi tu kita tak ada masalah. So, kita baca dy. So, this one is A, this one is B. So, this one ada daripada line ni sampai line ni. So, untuk this one, kita akan ada line ni. So, that's why kita kena buat dua section. Okay. Sorry, I confused tadi. So, kita continue. Okay, from this line, kita akan letak x kuasa 2 until atas ni ialah 1. Okay, so untuk this one dah, and then kita akan ke sini from this one ialah berapa ni nilai dia? Nilai dia ialah you can substitute the value when you substitute y equals to 1. And then, you akan dapat 1 dekat sini. So, daripada 1 sampai 0. Okay, daripada negative. It's negative side. Negative 1 sampai 0. Okay, untuk this one, dy ni daripada line ni. Line this one in terms of x, right? We want in terms of x. So, maksudnya, set x lah. Set x here until this one is 1. Okay, and then untuk ni daripada 0 sampai 1. Itu sahaja. Yang penting you have to find this one. After that you have to integrate by your own. Okay. Alright. So you want me to show the integration? We continue. I will show you the integration in case you don't know how to find. Okay. So I rewrite again our reversing order. Okay. 3x dy dx plus 3x dy dx. Okay, so this one is x kuasa 2, 1. This one negative 1, 0. And then this one is set x until 1. And then 0 until 1. Okay, so you have to find this one by one. Okay, so we find this one. So with respect to y, so 3xy x kuasa 2, 1, dx, and then negative 1, 0, plus, okay, this side is 3, samalah, 3xy, okay, set x until 1, don't forget to rewrite 0, 1, okay. So we continue to integrate, so you will get this one, 1, right, so we substitute dekat y. Substitute dekat y, you jangan substitute dekat x pula. Okay, so 3y minus, you masukkan dekat sini 3y ke 3x? 3x lah, saya yang confuse, saya cakap saya yang confuse. So 3, dia masukkan dekat, okay, you can masukkan lah. Okay, so 3x minus 3x cube. Okay, dx, oh sorry, negative 1, 0, plus this one, you akan dapat 3x1 minus 3x third x. You can rewrite this one if you don't know. Okay, so this one you can simply integrate respect to x because this is very easy. 3x squared over 2 minus 3x power of 4 divided by 4. Okay, and then you just put negative 1 until 0, and then you substitute. For this one is 3x squared over 2 minus, yang ni you kena simplify lah, you kena kira. So kalau kira dekat sini 3x darabkan dengan x 1 over 2. So you will get 3, 1 over 2, 1, 3 over 2. So 3 over 2, you will get 5 over 2 here. If you integrate. Okay, 5 over 2. Over 2, 5. 0, 1. Okay, and then you can simplify. Okay, you simplify this one. I give you the final answer. You can calculate by your own. The final answer will get negative 9 over 20. Okay. So for the first reversing order, part for reversing order, you have to extract from the double integration given, which is for dy and then dx. After that, you have to plot the graph and then find the shaded region according to the integral given, so that you tak silap. Alright. Okay, so the next one, I think, alright, we continue this past sem. Focus on the Lamina question is from July 2022. A constant density planar lamina is bounded by a circle. So this is the circle. So if you see this one, x squared plus y squared equals to 9, meaning that it's supposed to be r equals to 9, r squared. Okay, so if r squared equals to 9, meaning that r equals to 3. Okay, so our radius equals to 3. And the line x plus y equals to 0. And the y-axis in figure 1 determine the center of mass. Given that mass equals to 9 pi over x. So this one, okay, supposed to be, if you do the radius equals to 3, negative 3. And this line x plus y equals to 0. X plus y equals to 0, meaning that x equals to negative y. For negative y is this line. Okay, since it's bounded from this one until this one, then you can find our theta value. So our theta value would be from pi over 2 until 3 over 4 pi. Okay, since it's half from pi over 2. Alright, so since the question asks you to determine the mass, the center of mass meaning that we have to find the mx and my. Okay, x bar and then y. Okay, coordinate lah. We have to find the coordinate. Right, so we start with the x coordinate. Okay, we start with the x coordinate of the center of the mass. Alright, so to x coordinate, the formula would be x bar equals to my over with m, the mass. This is the mass, okay? So equals to, for my, so we have 1 over 9 pi over 8 double integral. Okay, this one, as you can see, is bounded by a circle. It's supposed to be in polar coordinate. Okay, r dr d theta, r dr d theta. So since it's for x bar, we have x r dr d theta. So our r is from 0 until 3. Okay, we already find this one. And for theta, it's from pi over 2 until 3 over 4 pi. Okay, and then you have to calculate this one. Okay, so to calculate this one, we'll get 8 pi over 9. So x, okay, since x you have to find in polar coordinates. X equals to r cos theta times with r, you get r squared, and then dr d theta, and then you have to integrate this one. Okay, 0 until 3, pi over 2, 3 over 4 pi. Okay, right, so calculate this one. I bring it here. Okay, 8 pi over 9, and then this one, to integrate with respect to r, you will get r cubed over 3 cos theta d theta, and then the value r is from 0 until 3. Okay, and then you have to find, but don't forget our integral is from pi over 2 until 3 pi over 4. Okay, since we're not done yet to integrate with respect to theta, so this one you will get, as you simplify, I give you, as you simplify, you will get this one. This one, 3 power of 3, 27, 27. Is it? You calculate now. 3 power of 3. Yeah, 27 divided by 3. You will get 9. As you get 9, you can simplify with this one. Okay? Okay, you get 9 cos theta. Cos 0 is 1. But sorry, this one kita tak masukkan lagi nilai theta, it's just r only respect to d theta, and then this one pi over 2, 3 pi, okay, 8 pi over 9. Okay, this one we can cancel out. Okay, we can cancel out, and then you get 8 pi. Then integrate this one, you get sine theta. So pi over 2 until 3 over 4 pi. Okay, and then as you substitute the value, you will get, okay, you masukkan, you will get, sorry, supposed to be pi di dekat bawah ya, yang ni dekat bawah. Saya silap tadi. Dekat bawah, dekat bawah. Okay, since 8, 9 pi, pi dekat bawah. Pi dekat bawah. Okay, don't do the careless mistake. Okay, so 8 over pi, and then you substitute lah, sine, and then 3 over 4 pi, minus dengan sine pi over 2. Okay, and then you have to simplify this one. So as you simplify, you will get negative 3 over 4. Okay, so this one is for the x coordinate. Continue for the y coordinate. Okay, for y coordinate, y bar equals to, the formula will be mx. Okay, mx over mass equals to, our double integral would be the same from the previous one, but this one you have to times with y, r dr d theta. So sama, 0 until 3, and then 0 until, sorry, it's not 0, pi over 2. Pi over 2, 3 pi over 4. So this one, y you have to change into r sine theta. So will be r squared, dr d theta, and then integrate this one. Okay, so this one, you have to integrate with respect to r first. You will get r cubed over 3. Okay, r cubed over 3 sine theta. You have to substitute the value. Okay, so you will get this one, 9, 27, 27, sama juga. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put the mass. The mass would be same from the previous one, 8 over 9 pi, 8 over 9 pi, Okay, so this one you will get same, you can simplify, you will get 8 over pi, right? 8 over pi, and then sine theta. Sine theta, you have to integrate this one, you will get negative cos theta is from pi over 2 until this one 3 pi over 4. Okay, I already integrate this one. Actually, you have to show your working here. Okay, you show your working, so I just simplify, and then this one you will get. I think you have to show lah. Okay, I show you. Nanti you follow I, and then you didn't get marks here. Sine theta respect to theta. After that, you have to simplify this one. That's why you get 8 over pi negative cos theta pi over 2, 3 pi over 4. Okay, and then you have to substitute the limit. Okay, 8 over pi, you substitute this one, negative cos 3 pi over 4 minus positive lah, right? Cos pi over 2. So 8 over pi, ni you kira, and then the answer would be 1.8 or 8 over pi set 2. We approximately this one you get 1.8. Okay, so therefore we can conclude that our coordinate would be 0.75 negative, no, there's no negative, 1.8. Okay, this is our coordinate for x bar, y bar, right? That's it. So what you need to do is you have to find the x bar, y bar masing-masing, and then you have to write the coordinate. Don't just simply leave the answer 1.8 then 0.75. Don't put in the coordinate, then you didn't get the marks for that. Okay, so continue for the next past sem. Okay, we continue this question, February 22. Find the x coordinate. This one is focused on the x coordinate only. For the center mass of half circle of Lamina, since it states that half circles of Lamina, so this one is circle, radius 3. And then center at the origin of the line x more than 0. So since x more than 0, it's here. Okay, this is the half circle of Lamina. Okay, so to find x coordinate, you have to find the mass first. Mass first equals to this one x dx dy. Okay, since it's in polar, you have to change in polar, which is x equals to x r dr d theta. Okay, and then x equals to r cos theta, and then this one times with r squared dr d theta. So 0 until 3, since it's half, our theta is from this one until this one. It's negative pi over 2 until pi over 2. So negative pi over 2 until pi over 2. So you will get this one, you integrate respect to r, you will get r cubed over 3 cos theta from 0 until 3 d theta. Negative pi over 2 pi over 2. So you will get this one, you substitute 327 over 3, right, 27 over 3. Then you will get 9, so we put 9 dekat depan. So this one you will get, you have to show what you want to integrate respect to d theta. Okay, don't simply skip the step. So this one is cos theta. Okay, so continue. 9 cos theta, we integrate, you will get sin theta from negative pi over 2 until pi over 2. Okay, so after you substitute the value, you will get 18. Okay, you have to show lah. Right, so I show it here. If you want me to show, can, also can. So you get 9 sine pi over 2 minus sine negative pi over 2. Okay, after you simplify this one, you will get 9 times 2, I think. You will get 18. Okay, so just simply 18 here. Okay, this is for maths. But we need to find the x coordinate. We continue. Okay, so we continue to find the x coordinate. X bar equals to my over mass equals to 1 over 18 double integral for x squared dx dy. Okay, so this one we have to change into polar coordinates. 1 over 18 x squared r cos theta squared r dr d theta, and then our integral 0 until 3 negative pi over 2 until pi over 2. So this one you can integrate respect to r, but you have to substitute first r cubed cos squared theta dr d theta 0 until 3 negative pi over 2 pi over 2 1 over 18. So this one, after you integrate, you will get r power of 4 divided by 4 cos squared theta. So you substitute 0 until 3 d theta pi over 2 negative pi over 2 1 over 18. So this one, after you substitute, you will get 81. Okay, so 1 over 18 times with 81 over 4, and then you have to integrate cos squared theta. But for cos squared theta, I can't rewrite. We can rewrite as 1 over 2 cos 2 theta plus 1. Okay, cos 2 theta plus 1 respect to d theta. For you to integrate easier. Okay, it is easier. Okay, so this one, as you simplify, you bring forward 1 over 2, we simplify, you get 9 over 16, and then integrate this one, you will get a sine 2 theta over 2 plus theta from negative pi over 2 until pi over 2. Okay, so we substitute the value 9 over 16 sine 2 theta, you substitute with pi over 2 plus pi over 2. Okay, this one is for the first part, minus with sine 2 negative pi over 2 minus negative, minus positive lah, pi over 2. Okay, and then after you simplify, you will get this one is 0. This one also 0. Okay, 9 over 16 pi over 2 minus, it's supposed to be plus pi over 2. Okay, you check this one, then you will get pi. So 9 over 16 pi. Okay, that's the answer. So hopefully you are understand with this revision. We already done the first one is Jacobian, reversing order, and the Lamina. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you. So see you next one. Bye bye.